So it's time again for another automotive race. Today we're actually doing it from the center of Morristown all the way out to the dam, which is that way. So Nick's gonna start going that way. Logic. All right, Vanna White, let's calm down. So anyway, there's really not too much to say about this race aside from the fact that we are racing across half of Morristown, and then I'm going through Jefferson City, but you're going through Granger County.
I am, and I'm going through backroads the entire way in. Igor, the Infiniti.
You ready?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
This is a long one that we're about to do. Yeah, it's quite the longer race. It's gonna be interesting.
Why is his car so loud? Oh, much better.
All right, so Patrick is jumping ahead. I'm gonna put it into no. Patrick has to 2-point turn to get out of here.
My route is highways, which is going to be. Ooh, how should I do this? Because I don't want to go through town because it's 2:30, which means all of the parents are going to be out picking up their kids. Sorry. Anyway, Nick's ready. I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, well I'm gonna jump the gun.
Is he gonna, okay. I mean, if he hits the Infiniti, he hits the Infiniti. It's not the end of the world, I guess, but. All right, do I have to 2-point turn to get out of here? No, I can make the turning radius. However, I am going to do something a little interesting here. And, yeah, this is gonna be kind of funny. So we're about to go through a do not enter, I think, is what we're about to do. So let's just go ahead and go down through here. It's not like a one-way, it's just in a parking lot, but I still don't think I'm supposed to go this way, but I'm gonna do it anyway. That's what's gonna happen.
Car's a bit too big to jump the gun like that. He looked at me like, what the hell? All right, let's pull on out of here. So I think the smartest way for me to go, there's a train coming. That was pretty terrifying. I didn't even notice. Ooh, there's a Velar. A Fuji White Velar. I think it's Fuji White. Should be. Okay, so I'm going to turn here. So I've officially stopped briefly. Everyone had a red light. Not my problem.
All right, it says no parking, do not enter. And I'm going to say screw that. And I'm going to do it anyway. Now, worst comes to worst, I have to turn left here, or right here, but hopefully I can just squeeze my way out left and no one will be the wiser. However, it looks like that's not going to happen. Yeah, it looks like that's not going to happen. Oh, yeah. I might have messed up already. Oh, wait, no. Okay, there's a clearing. I might be able to make this clearing. Come on! I need this clearing. And then I can be on my way. Okay? I'm just going to do it. Woohoo! We did it! That saved actually me a decent amount of time there, because now I don't have to do like a weird cut around thing. I have to go through 2 red lights instead of like 4. So anyway, this race basically has me taking deep back roads once I get out of the inner city here. And it has Patrick taking highway the entire way, but not like interstate highway, but like a highway with businesses and stuff like that and a bunch of red lights on it. So it's going to be really interesting. Who knows who's going to win this one? I have a little bit of a longer mileage-wise, I think, than Patrick does, but I might be able to keep a higher speed once I get out of this traffic. So that's kind of what we're looking at right now. Now, we have been on this road before. This is Buffalo Trail. We've talked about it. This is the road we met on last race with Food City, right? We met at the Food City on Buffalo Trail, and that's where we're at currently. So I'm just going to keep on down this road. I'm not going to talk the entire time down this road, and just because the editing this is going to be a longer race, so I might as well not have that much footage. But yeah, that's kind of what it is. Straight down this road, then onto the highway. So I'll see you guys here in a second.
Okay, so funny thing the Range Rover started doing yesterday, I took it out for a little bit of a drive. It had been a few days since I had driven it, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to treat her to a nice drive, and all of a sudden she starts making this horrible noise outside of the windshield. Someone got a new 911. That's pretty. but it started making this horrible noise out from the windshield, where I think air was getting up under the windshield and coming through because the seal that seals the... It's British. So it's not necessarily... It's British. And you know what? I love your quirkiness. 90% of the time. Alright, so what I'm thinking is I can turn left. No, I can't turn left here. I have screwed this up big time. I can't turn left here because that's going to take me down to one of the high schools, and it's 2:30, which means people are going to be lined up blocking the road. So I can't go that way. Shoot! Shoot? What am I, 12? Come on, shit. That completely throws off my entire game here. But, oh, okay, no, I can do this. I can make this work. I can make this work. I can go down to the next one, or the next street. I was going to turn there, but I can go down to the next street, bypass the hood, which is going to be nice, and then after I bypass the hood, I can make it onto the highway, cut down the highway, then hit 11E, and then cut over. Because I think I have to take 11E all the way, which is unfortunate because I really don't like that. So Nick's on back roads, I'm on highways the way it should be, because this car is hell on back roads, and I hate it, and it's not fun, and I have no brakes. Okay. Well, that was bloody terrifying. So this is the road I need to take now. This is actually not the road I was thinking I needed to take, but this might be a little bit quicker. Tractor and lawn repair. This thing sounds like a tractor half the time. Maybe they could repair it.
I do not have the moves like Jagger.
Alright, Mr. Murano SL all-wheel drive, let's go. Thank you. Alright, Mr. Range Rover L322 in Santorini black, let's go.
The white, oh no it's not, I thought the white L322 was gone. It's not, so that's the thing. However, the sketchy luxury auto dealership that we have, it's not really a luxury auto dealership, they have a nice 3 Series in, so might check that out later. But anyway, still down Buffalo Trail, back to the music.
So we're now on some road where the speed limit's 50, but then we're going to hit the highway just here in a moment. I'm not even going 50 yet. There we go. It's good to know that it's not making noise at 50 miles an hour like it was yesterday. See, that's the thing with these cars, and I think I've said this in a previous video, they fix themselves. Sometimes. Sometimes you're fucked. I don't know why we do this to ourselves, but we do. Us Land Rover owners. We're a strange bunch. So I have a merge lane, which is convenient, except I can't merge. Nope, can't make that gap. Wouldn't it be nice if someone would, like, let me go? Go away! You're a smooth little big rover.
So we are 7 minutes into this race, and I am yet to even hit the highway. I'm still on Buffalo Trail. This was a bad idea, taking Buffalo Trail. I will say that right now. I should have just cut on up the highway, went a little bit out of the way, and hit the big, more major highway over to the back road I'm taking. But at this point, I mean, I am just like stop and go traffic. I mean, it's not as bad as that one race, the first race we did, but it's still pretty bad. But yeah, so anyway, that's kind of where I'm at right now. Just still on Buffalo Trail. My strategy here is I have to get some speed on these back roads and stuff, because honestly, right now I am, how do I put this, losing a ton of time. Even if Patrick's getting caught with every single red light, I'm still guaranteeing that he is beating me right now, right? He is still ahead of me where I'm at, because I'm still just like struggling to get going. However, I think that's the last red light that we just went through, so it's kind of home stretch of the highway. I'll see you guys there.
Alright, so we're now on 160. We have to go all the way down this highway, and then we have to, at the end of this highway, we'll hit 11E, which is another highway, but it goes through town. This one bypasses the town, which is why in the previous videos I've called it the bypass. But anyway, nevertheless, once we hit the, he calls it, 11E, we will then just stay on 11E until we turn at, I believe, the hospital. And then the hospital will take us near downtown Jefferson City, which sounds like I'm saying it's something nice. It's not. It's abandoned and very sad. But then we'll go through that, and then from that we'll hit another highway. Highway 66 maybe? 63, something? We'll hit another highway. It'll take us down to the dam, and by that time, hopefully we will have beat Nick there. I don't know what side of the dam we're meeting on. Obviously not on the side that's filled with water, but there are two entrances. That's what I meant. I mean, like, I could probably make it through the lake, but I don't know that Nick could in Igor. So yeah, there's a big boy Escalade next to me. Someone commented once that their Escalade was much better than my Range Rover, and I had the thought of, yes, but I don't have to justify my purchase to everyone because I feel insecure about it.
We are now finally in the home stretch. Well, we've been in the home stretch. By home stretch, we're exiting onto the highway, finally. That's going to take us over to the very curvy back road over to Cherokee Dam, which is where we're going. I don't know if we ever said that was the destination, but that's the destination. Cherokee Dam is the destination we're going to, and honestly, should have brought the drone because it would have been really cool to get some drone footage over there. Wasn't thinking whatsoever, but there might be some. I might not be able to fly the drone over there because I think it's like it's a power plant, right? So I don't know, but what I do know is that we're finally merging onto 25, 10 minutes into this recording on our end. So it took me 10.5 minutes to get to this point, and now it's like home stretch from here all the way down. Like, I'm on one road. Like, basically one road takes me all the way to where I'm going. I have to make one left at the end, and that's it. All right, over we go. We're going to be going on over, and as Patrick always likes to point out, I am now entering into Granger County. Now, this is beautiful right here, a stunning bridge, but what's really interesting about this is where we raced to in our first race. Wow, this GoPro seems to be having a lot of, hold on. Sorry about that, I hope we're still good on the GoPro. I noticed it was a little loose looking, and sure enough, it fell right on off. The Infiniti's windshield apparently is so dirty that, in fact, you cannot stick a GoPro to it sustainably. But, long story short, GoPro's now back up, and I'm still on the highway. I am going as fast as I can down here, and we just passed where we ended the first race ever. There is a black Jaguar XJ next to us. Not a new one, it's an old one, XJ8, but still, beautiful car, prancing Jag, black. I love it. I really want one of those. What would you guys think about us getting one of those, a Jaguar XJ8? Specifically me getting one, and Patrick fighting the entire time saying, this is a bad idea! Because it is a bad idea, but I think it would be cool. Would you guys like to see that? I would personally love it.
That song came out like 12 years ago, and I just got what that meant. All this time I thought it was about candies. It's not.
Driving around in pain and luxury all at one time.
Oh, that Max AC really does a number on you, doesn't it? Okay, so we are now sitting at the intersection of Andrew Johnson Highway and Highway 160, which means we're about 12 minutes in, 13 minutes in exactly. Okay, so here we go.
We are on it at this point, going 65 down the highway to the road where hopefully I can get okay speeds. I'm not in the BMW anymore though, so I'm not going to be able to get as good of a speed there, or in this thing, as I could in that thing. And that's just the truth. Like, there's no way around that. This car is significantly slower and less sporty than the BMW was. But for an Infiniti, hopefully it can hold its own and beat the Range Rover. Now, I am at this point going much faster than Patrick will be able to on his entire journey. This is where I can make up a lot of time, but I'm still not super confident, right? So I'm still not super confident as to where I'm at in relation to Patrick. I would actually like to know, but it's way too early to call him. I mean, this is we're not even halfway done with this race yet, so yeah. But anyway, I'm on the highway. I'll see you guys when I get on the road that I'm supposed to get on.
Hey, there's a wrecked 7 Series with its right headlight busted out, Nick. You could have taken the left one and put it in your 7 Series that had a busted headlight seal. Oh, sorry.
All right, so we are coming up on the highway to where I need to turn off at here. So It's not the first one, it is the second turn. Okay, we're good. There's a lot of road construction, but it's not in the part that we need to go on, so we're fine there. It's just past where we need to go, but it's not where we need to go, and that's all that matters. So, here we are, Lakeshore Road, taking us all the way down Cherokee Lake to the dam. Now, I can't see around these guys, so I'm just going to go. That's just kind of how you do it, right? You can't see around somebody, you just go. And you hope you don't get hit when you're in your $900 Infiniti, because you don't have full coverage insurance on it. You've only got liability, meaning if they, like, you cut somebody off and they hit you, you're out the car. Whatever, no big deal. Anyway, we are now on Lakeshore Road, and luckily the person in front of me is going pretty fast. And at this point, it is a race to the finish line. I am finally really making a straight shot to where I need to go. And at this point, Patrick is probably also making a straight shot. I would guess he's probably at, like, at this point, he might be hitting Jefferson City. I don't know. That might be a stretch. It probably is. He's maybe west in Morristown, but I don't know. This is going to be really interesting. I feel like either it's going to be super close or he is just going to crush me and, like, win by a landslide. So now the truck in front of me is slowing down. Green Challenger. I don't know if you guys can see it out the window. There's a green Challenger there. I've had to, like, shrink down in my seat to make sure I'm in the frame, I think. It's not very comfortable, but it's what we're doing to get this video recorded correctly. Also, in the Infiniti, you have to kind of sit at an angle, right? You can't sit straight on. You gotta. It's like a Murcielago in the fact you have to sit at an angle because the door kind of pushes out on your legs, so you have to sit at an angle. And then on top of that, there's like this little like thing that sticks up onto the seat for some reason. It's like a thing where the floor mat hooks to, but it gets in your way when you try to sit straight, right? So you have to sit to an angle and then it doesn't get in your way. This is not a convenient car at all, like whatsoever. It is not a convenient car. This is the truth of the matter. On top of that, whenever the bass hits really hard, when the music, you know, is playing, the mirror vibrates. And I don't think it's supposed to do that either. Also, CarMax informed us, and this is something we already had suspicion of, that the right front fender on this car had in fact been repainted. And we noticed it, and we were like, it looks like that's been repainted, and we weren't for sure, but CarMax did confirm that. $1,000 for this car. $1,000. What an upgrade. What an upgrade. Okay, well, I'm stuck behind a dump truck, so I'm just going to keep driving.
There's a house here, and they have a Discovery Series 1 and a Range Rover Classic. And they are two, and another Discovery. But they are two, I guess now three, of the most beautiful cars. Oh, there's another Disco. It's a Disco too. Anyway, those are like the most beautiful and stunning cars I've ever seen. So, if you happen to come across this video in any way, shape, or form, and want to get together so I can see your Land Rovers, let me know. Just let me know. They're so pretty. I have a problem.
Interesting. There was a state trooper on this road, and I believe this is a state highway. I just never see state troopers on it. Makes me wonder if they're out and about today, which is not good for me. I don't drive a BMW now. They don't think I'm going to take them to court and cause them a bunch of hassle with their ticket. Now they think, oh, I can write this guy a ticket. He'll come, he'll pay it, go to driving school, and that'll be that. But no, I will still fight your ticket. But I'm in a much worse car, which means I will get pulled over. That's just the truth. Range Rovers, BMWs, Mercedes, things like that, nicer cars, don't get pulled over. A 10-year-old Infiniti with a crack in the windshield and a dent in the bumper, yeah, that gets pulled over. And that's what we're looking at with this car. However, I think, maybe not. Okay, we're slowing down. We're slowing down a lot. Okay, yes, the dump truck that was in front of us, finally pulling off. Finally. And now let's hope the cars in front of me get on it a bit and I'll actually be able to get going. Because otherwise, this is not looking good. This is not looking good.
I just want to point out, Katy Perry's song last Friday night, or this Friday night, or whatever, the one about a Friday, one time I went to Orlando, and that entire song applies to that trip. The entire song. Every single word of that song can apply to that trip. Every single part. There's a Discovery 3, or an LR3, as us Americans have to call them. It's very pretty. Sorry. Object fixation. Object fixation. I started going into the car next to me. Whoops. stranger in my bed, pounding in my head, glitter all over the room. There was a flamingo in the pool. I smelled more than a minibar. No one passed out in the... Well, the DJ didn't pass out in the yard.
Can't. And we made it out. Okay, so just a quick little update. We are making a really good time now. The dump truck turned off, and the cars in front of me are flying so fast, actually. One of them is pulled away, and the truck in front of me is going about the speed that I feel comfortable. So that is great. I'm keeping up with him, and yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Just pressing on to hopefully win this race. My confidence is coming back, guys. I think we can actually win this thing. Let's freaking go. We got it. Let's do it.
It was not a good trip. So now I could have turned here, which may have been a good idea. I'm not entirely sure. I think turning there would have been an okay idea. I just have to backtrack a little if I go this way, which is not the end of the world. It's just part of it. I have no doubt in my mind that I'm going to beat Nick on this one. My drive, based on Apple Maps GPS alone, my drive was like 5 minutes shorter, so we're good.
Big Mediterranean mansion. Doubt you guys can see it, but there's a huge Mediterranean mansion down there. I forgot it was here, to be honest. I thought I'd already passed it and missed it. I looked over and it was like, boom! And I was like, whoa! So it scared me, to be honest. It scared me. Still behind this truck, still pushing on. No really updates other than big Mediterranean house. That's kind of where we're at. Guy on a tractor. I'm glad I beat the dude on a tractor just pulling down the road. Yeah, he is turning this way on the road as well. Yeah, we got lucky on that one. Here's to knocking on our fake wood veneer in the Infiniti to not get stuck behind any tractors this time.
Now, I'll be honest, one of the main reasons I don't want to turn off and go these ways is because, or these ways, is that even, that's not even grammar, I don't, but is because I don't know how to get there. And I can guess, but I would assume that that's not going to be more convenient than just going the way I know. So, Lakeshore Road, the road Nick is taking, is a very long road. I mean, it's a 30-minute road on its own, and we've only been going 24 minutes, and we're 5 minutes away. But he had to get to Lakeshore Road first, which would probably take him about 10 minutes. So I think I'm doing okay.
Okay, well that was a fun jam session, but we are making great time here. I feel like I am really getting on this and making moves. And I don't even think I'm speeding, to be honest, because there's a car behind me that's like right behind me, wanting, honestly, for me to go faster. And there's the truck in front of me that is still there. I'm just kind of keeping up with him. So, yeah, by the way, lake is looking beautiful right now. I wish I could show you guys. We have some beautiful drone footage of the lake. Maybe Patrick could put it in, maybe not. I wouldn't blame him if he didn't, but it's looking absolutely stunning right now, and there's a new neighborhood right there that just popped up. Anyway, so I feel like I'm making pretty good time at this point. Not great time, but pretty good, which is good, because I don't want to, like, if I win, I don't want to beat Patrick there by a sizable margin or anything. I just want to win by a little bit, right? So that's the goal. Hopefully I will win by just enough and not like a ton or lose. We really don't want to lose. That's the big one. We do not want to lose. According to the GPS, Patrick had a 4-minute faster route. If I can do this in 38 minutes, I will be happy. That is my time, 38 minutes, and currently we're at 26 minutes in, right? So 26 minutes, 38 minutes total, so we're in our home stretch here, right? We, in theory, should be in our home stretch on this thing, and hopefully we are, right? Hopefully we are. That's kind of what I'm hoping, at least, is that we are in the home stretch here. 10 minutes, we're over halfway. So that's kind of where we're at with this. But I have no clue where I'm at, to be honest. I know that it's quite shady in here.
And without thinking, we have hit another school zone, which is where they're like, it's right before we hit the road I need to take, and the speed limit drops to 25, and there is a cop sitting right there, and I don't have a choice. Although they didn't give a shit. I'm ready for my sweet escape. Jesus fucking Christ, that's a sharp torn. Corner and turn do not go together, Patrick. Torn. It's a sharp torn. It's a sharp torn, I tell you. Now, I think I know where I'm going from here. Oh, this is Highway 92, not Highway 66. Highway 66 is what takes you over to the interstate back in. You don't need to know. Ah! Okay. There was a woman in a Challenger, and I think she was eating her pinky finger. Probably didn't eat lunch. She spent it all on gas. Don't I know? Now, I don't need to miss this road, which is why I have my navigation open. Not that navigation can tell you anything, because Land Rover's navigation from this year is garbage. It is horrendous. I once was lost on a back road and needed to find my way out, right next to a major highway, really. It had no idea where I was and just said, go that way. And that's what it told me, go that way. But I couldn't go that way. The road didn't go that way. Okay, hi, people of Jefferson County. Passing a place called Lisa's Country Kitchen. It's a good place. If you're over here, you should try it. Went there once. Actually, I can't say it was good. I didn't eat my food. It's worth a shot. It's one of your 3 options. I am gonna get smoked. Patrick is gonna, I'm gonna pull in, he's gonna have this smug look on his face of, I knew I could beat you. Oh, out of context, that would have, oh man. But anyway, I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen now. Has Patrick tried to call me or anything? It's possible that he has. No, he hasn't. So I don't know if he will call me or if he's not going to. I'm gonna leave, if he calls me, I'll leave that up to him, right? I'm not gonna call him. All right, so the truck in front of me has finally turned off, as has the car behind me. I am on my own for the first time, really, in this entire challenge. I feel like I'm a little behind here, so I am actually going to see if we can push the Infiniti. The traction control light is flashing. Like, that was interesting. By the way, this thing has, like, brand new tires on it. Still, traction control pops off a ton. Like, it's overwhelming how much traction control in this thing just pops up and is like, hi, how are you? I'm like, I'm not doing good. Can you please go away? But anyway, it is focus time. I'm not even going to turn music on. I am in focus mode. Actually, we are passing Mallard Bay, the neighborhood that I thought I was passing. So that is good. We are passing that now. There is a truck that looks like it has blown up in front of me. I'm sure we'll see it. It's gone now. I don't know, maybe not. But it was blowing quite a bit of smoke. We are in a good home stretch here. I'm just going to go focus mode. I'll see you guys once I get probably to the end of this road. I don't know. Whenever I feel like talking again, that's when I'll see you. There's a corn maze, if you so choose. It's got nice views of the lake at the corn maze. That's all I've got. If you're coming here as a tourist, turn around. It just doesn't sound good. Oh, we can listen to music now. The Infiniti always has a check engine light on. Let's talk about that for a second. So basically, the Infiniti's throwing a check engine light, and it's for P4062, I think. And that's probably wrong, but nevertheless, it's the code that means it's not able to calculate where your fuel level's at. That's basically what the code is. That's basically what it is. And the only way to fix it, from what I've seen, and the issue that we're getting is just like everyone else is getting this issue, and they try to replace the fuel sending units and the fuel pump and everything, and it doesn't work. And what it is that your gauge cluster is messed up, and you can take your gauge cluster out and send it off for like 90 bucks to somebody on eBay. Real sketch, I know, but still, send it to somebody on eBay, they'll fix it, send it back to you, and it'll fix your car. But I really don't want to do that. That just seems like taking out the glove box or the gauge cluster, and while that's out, your car's basically useless. Doesn't seem worth it to me.
sending it to someone sketchy on eBay definitely doesn't seem worth it to me. But I just found that interesting, that the reason we're throwing a check engine light is because of an issue with a gauge cluster. Very odd. But yeah, so basically the fuel hand doesn't work. I can reset the check engine light and it'll stay off until we fill up the car again, and then it'll come back on. So I've left it on. Might as well.
Something is about to fly out of this man's truck in front of me, which stresses me out because I can just see it coming. I don't know what it is, but it keeps making its way out, and it pisses me off when people put shit in the back of their truck and they don't fasten it down because they just endanger everything else on the road, and at the very least, they never turn around and pick it up. This is something I'm quite passionate about. I don't know how close we are to the dam. I just came down here the other day, but damn, my sense of direction's horrible. We're also behind a queue of very slow-moving cars, but don't worry, we have Mr. Dodge truck in front of us fighting for us and pissing them off by getting a couple inches away. Welcome to the South, where everyone is wrong but you. And you even hate the people you agree with because they agree with you, which makes them wrong because you always think everyone else is wrong, so even people you agree with you hate because this is a fucked up place, don't come here. And the Nissan almost fucking hit me. Which would have resulted in them having their face punched in because this is my baby. And you would do the same thing if someone walked up and punched your kid. Your kid's for you to punch. That's a joke. Someone's not going to get that. That's gonna turn out the wrong way. Okay, so I assume we're meeting at the entrance that we always go to and not the one that we went to one time. Bitch, I will fucking cut you. Welcome to the South, where everyone's wrong but you. But we're almost there, which is good. We just need to take... Okay, Lakeshore Drive is right up here. It's right before, so I need to turn here. This is where I need to turn. I don't see Nick, but that's not to say he's not here. Okay, so things are getting stressful here. We are 35 minutes into this drive. At GPS said it would be 40 minutes. I wanted to get it in 38. We are in the home stretch at this point. I think the music's done. I think it's time to get real serious, guys. We are neck and neck with Patrick at this point. I'm really thinking we are neck and neck. It might cut to him, and he's just sitting in the parking lot at the dam, just relax and all of that stuff. I don't know which entrance he'll go to. That is something. I don't know which entrance he'll go to. I think we need to call him because, like, which entrance do we go to? Like, I don't even know. I'm gonna have to call Patrick. We don't have a choice. Yes! 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 We have won. We have won the challenge. I'm gonna go all the way back here so Nick can't see me. But yes, we have won. I mean, I totally expected to win. Okay, well, we're just going to back her in because we live in the South and we back our cars in. Makes it more difficult to get in, but you can get out much easier. So you trade one thing for the other. The good thing about the Range Rover is, you can pretty much just, like, keep backing up until you hit something. It'll be fine. Oh, Nick is calling. Nick is calling. I know. Hello? Hello? Where do you want to meet at the dam?
Do you want to meet up, like, near where we, like, the main thing where you can... Where we went the other day?
Okay, yes.
Okay.
All right. Meet you down there.
All right, see ya.
See ya.
Let's go.
He is also in the thick of it right now from the sounds of that phone call. That was quick and to the business. He is pushing it. I am pushing it. The Infiniti keeps throwing the slip light in a straight line. It doesn't do it around the corners. It's only in a straight line. It's real weird, but it does it. And yeah, I really thought I was coming up to the end of this road. This road is endless. Two buses that look exactly the same. That was weird. They were some company bus. Anyway, I keep thinking we're coming up to the end of this road, and we aren't, and it's kind of annoying at this point, but I think I do. I see the next road. We turn left here, and then we end up at the dam, right? turn left, and we end up at the dam. So, okay, here we go. Wow, those are bigger houses than I remember, to be honest. So, there's a gas station here. There's a little, like, auto parts shop thing. All right, here we go. This is it. This is it. Oh, man. Okay, so I have to let them go. I'm now queuing. That's what's happening. Okay, so they're going to go. They looked at me like, oh, God, we are definitely in Granger County right now, aren't we? All right. Oh, man. Okay, so we're queued for them. We're on our way. We are in the home stretch right now. This road, I will take a left off of it, and I will be at the dam. There is a Dollar General right there. Right there, there is a Dollar General. You know, that is a sign that you're not in the best of places, if there's a Dollar General. All right, so here we go. I cross this bridge, take a left, and I've arrived. I have made it. Will I have beaten Patrick? By the way, 38 minutes and 2 seconds is where we're at right now. I can probably see his car if he is there from right here. Oh, I don't think I see him. I don't think I see him. All right, here we go. I'm turning in. I think we have won yet another race. Now, I have to wait for these cars to pass. It would be hilarious if Patrick was like with these cars. All right, stop there, and here we go. Turning on in. I think we've done it. I think we've done it. We have succeeded. Victorious we are. Yes. Okay, so that is another win. What is the, I think, have I won? Oh, that is not a win.
Okay, so I'm not positive, but I think I saw Nick just pulling, yep, there he is. There he is. Yes. Yes. We have won again.
That is not, no! No! He parked back far enough I couldn't see him. Oh, man. Oh, man. You parked back so far, I was like, that is another win. What does that make it now? I think we've won almost all of them at this point.
And then I saw you up here.
Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this challenge. If you enjoyed, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Yes.